Alright, so today I decided to try this Roblox game called Fast Food Simulator, and bro, I genuinely did not expect to enjoy it this much. Like when I first joined the game, I thought it was gonna be another one of those basic simulator games where you spam click stuff, upgrade one machine, and then leave after 5 minutes because there's nothing else to do. Roblox has so many simulator games like that now, so my expectations were honestly low. But this game actually surprised me. The second I loaded in, there was already chaos happening everywhere. People were running around, customers were waiting for food, fries were burning, drinks weren't ready, somebody was yelling in chat because the burgers weren't getting made fast enough, and I was just standing there confused trying to understand what was even happening. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was completely lost. I didn't know where half the stuff was, I didn't know how the systems worked, and I kept accidentally messing things up. I was trying to make burgers while another customer wanted fries, and then suddenly another machine needed attention too. The game throws a lot at you immediately. But honestly, that's kinda what makes it fun. Because once you slowly start understanding the mechanics and learning how everything works together, the game becomes really satisfying. It's one of those games where the more time you put into it, the more enjoyable it gets. And that's something I respect a lot. Most Roblox simulator games are super repetitive and easy instantly. This one actually makes you learn. You start off bad, confused, and slow, but after a while you start becoming efficient. You memorize where everything is, you learn how to multitask, and suddenly you're handling orders way faster than before. And bro, when the restaurant starts running smoothly because everyone is finally doing their jobs correctly, it actually feels rewarding. Like there were moments where our whole team was locked in. One person was cooking burgers, another was handling fries, someone else was doing drinks, and I was taking care of orders and upgrades. Everything was moving perfectly and customers were getting served instantly. Then 2 minutes later everything would fall apart again because somebody forgot the fries. That's honestly one of the funniest parts of this game, the chaos. No matter how organized things get, something always goes wrong eventually. Somebody burns the food, somebody forgets an order, customers start piling up, and suddenly the whole restaurant feels like it's collapsing. And when you play with friends, it becomes even better. Because instead of trying to play perfectly, you're just laughing the whole time watching your friends fail under pressure. One guy is screaming because there are too many customers, another person is panicking trying to make drinks, and someone else is just standing there completely lost. It genuinely creates funny moments naturally without even trying. Another thing I noticed is the attention to detail. The sounds in the kitchen, the little animations, the way customers react, the pacing of the gameplay, it actually makes you feel busy the entire time. There's almost no downtime because there's always something happening. And I like that because some simulator games feel empty after a while. You upgrade stuff, but the gameplay itself never changes. In this game, the better your restaurant becomes, the crazier everything gets. More customers start showing up, you have more responsibilities, and the pressure increases. So instead of becoming boring, the game actually becomes more intense over time. That progression feels really satisfying. I also like how teamwork matters a lot in this game. You can instantly tell the difference between a good team and a bad one. If everybody knows what they're doing, the restaurant feels smooth and efficient. But if even one person isn't helping, the entire place turns into chaos immediately. And honestly, that's realistic for a fast food simulator. It's not just about doing one simple task over and over. You actually have to pay attention, multitask, and cooperate with everyone else if you want things to run properly. Now I will say this game is not for impatient people. If you join for 2 minutes, get confused, and instantly leave, then you probably won't enjoy it. This is one of those games you gotta give a little time before it fully clicks. The beginning can definitely feel overwhelming. There's a lot happening at once, especially for new players. But once you understand the systems and get comfortable with the gameplay, it becomes addicting. And honestly, I think that's why I ended up liking it so much. Because instead of instantly giving you everything, the game actually rewards you for learning and improving. You slowly become faster, smarter, and better at managing everything. It feels satisfying seeing your progress. I also noticed that the community in the game was surprisingly funny. Random people were role-playing like actual workers, some people were taking the game way too seriously, and others were just trolling the kitchen completely. At one point I saw somebody basically acting like the manager, yelling at everyone to work faster, while another dude was literally doing nothing except carrying drinks around the whole restaurant. The interactions alone make the game entertaining. And visually, for a Roblox game, it honestly looks solid too. The kitchen design is clean, the UI is easy to understand once you learn it, and the overall vibe of the game feels polished. It doesn't feel lazy or unfinished like some simulator games do. You can tell effort was actually put into making the systems work properly. And another thing I respect is that the game keeps you engaged without forcing anything. Some simulator games rely too much on constant pop-ups, pay-to-win mechanics, or boring grinding. But here, the gameplay itself is what keeps you playing. You want to improve your restaurant. You want to get faster. You want to handle bigger rushes. You want to become more efficient. That's the sign of a good simulator game. So after spending time playing Fast Food Simulator, I can honestly say this is one of the better simulator games I've played on Roblox in a while. It's chaotic, funny, stressful, satisfying, and surprisingly addicting once you understand it. The only real downside for me is probably the beginning learning curve. New players might feel confused at first because the game throws a lot at you immediately. But if you actually give it time and don't quit instantly, the experience becomes way better. So overall, I'm giving this game a strong 9 out of 10. Definitely worth trying if you enjoy teamwork games, management games, funny chaos with friends, or simulator games that actually make you think instead of just clicking one button for hours. This game genuinely surprised me,